now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Villain Podcast Network. Welcome to the smoke pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Makk, welcome to the smoke pit.
What is up, ladies and gents, on this fine Saturday evening or afternoon, depending on where you at. Episode 77 actually of the Smoke Pit, coming at you on a Saturday because we missed out Friday because you know we had to nerd out and watch that Doctor Strange last night, which we did.
Yes, sir.
And without getting into too much, because our dudes over on Saturday Night Nerds will have a show tonight where they talk about it. Out of 5, I gave it. I'm between 4.25 and 4.5 puffs, my guy. What about you?
I'm right there with you. I'm about 4.5. So,
all right,
I would say a solid 4.25 is a nice way to end it.
It's a nice medium. Medium.
It's nice medium.
But we're not gonna get too into it. But I strongly recommend you guys check that out if you are into the Marvel universe and everything. It's not like an Eternals. It's not nothing that you can probably skip or anything. Don't wait for Disney Plus. Go catch that in theaters, please. But let us get into some real shit. First off, shout out to our sponsor, Plug Earbuds. So we'll highlight them at www.gettheplugs.com. Enter in code DFPN10, get 10% off some great quality wireless earbuds, great sound, all of that good stuff. So support the brand, support the homies over at gettheplugs.com. Follow the Bandcamp, obviously. Smitty hosts a Real Food podcast. One half of the hilarious Breaking Down the Classics podcast. Bro, he is busy. Me and Matt can tell you this man is sending us episodes. This man will find something to talk about and get on it, give us a great episode on real food, and then turn around him and one teasy, get up there and do the Breaking Down the Classics. So he has new music up there, so make sure you check it out. www.dadfeeling.bandcamp.com. Lowest $3 a month. Get in there, support the brand, support the homies, and all that good stuff. The Patreon. My man, we just gave all of our VIP members free tickets to check out whatever movie they like. I recommend Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. That's just me. I'm putting it out. Y'all can see whatever. You could go watch Sonic 2 if you want. You can, I don't know if that bum-ass Uncharted movie is still out there. You can check that shit out if you want. You know what I'm saying? But, do whatever you want with the tickets. But it's on the homies. It's on the homies. So just if you're a VIP member of the on the Heezy. So if you're a VIP member of the Patreon, that's what you getting, all right? We also got more perks coming for you guys, but we're dedicated to showing love to those who show us love financially. So that's what we're doing right now. So check us out at www.patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast, right? And of course, the merch, as always, over on teespring.com. Go there, search That Feeling Podcast Network, and you'll see our merch for all our shows and all the stuff we got going on. So check us out. Again, shout out to everybody who's been buying and rocking the brand. Really, 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 really do appreciate it. All right?
Really, really.
So let's get into this. I don't know about your timeline. Black. So mine is kind of there's kind of like a mini civil war. I'm not taking a part of it because I am very neutral in the stance. So last week, or was it this week? I think it was early this week.
Yeah.
Early this week, self-proclaimed relationship guru, expert, self-help, mogul Kevin Samuels passed away. He has been recently in the spotlight about last 2 years, year and a half, for being very quote unquote real when he gives advice to women who call in and look for advice from this guy who is known to say things.
He goes in
to them.
He went in. He did not hold back.
So he has the stigma, the stigma of being super mean to black women. Some of his I don't want to say his followers, but they just claim that he's just being real. It's real talk he's spitting out there, all of that stuff. So there is a divide on my timeline. Needless to say, it's kind of easy to see all the black women on my timeline hate this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Are wishing him the worst place in hell as possible. And then there's people who say, he was just being real. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't candy coating stuff. People should be mad at him. And R.I.P., prayers for his family. And of course, like he was a fairly young man when it comes to dying or whatnot, when it comes to living life. So prayers to his family and everybody who was affected by his loss, immediate family and friends and stuff like that. But my stance is I'm neutral in the whole thing, man. I never really rocked with the dude. I never really followed the dude. I just don't like hearing about people passing away at such a young age. I feel like, he probably had X amount of more years to do what he wanted to do, to probably find some other stuff he wanted to do in life. But yeah, so I'm like totally neutral on the thing. I can understand the point of views of the women who are mad and the point of views of those who kind of tapped in with him and kind of rocked with him to an extent. Where you stand on that, man? Where you at on that?
I'm neutral to a degree, right? I didn't really rock with Kevin Samuels either. And I caught a few of his shows, a few of them, like from beginning to end. I caught it. And I think in a sense he was depicted as someone like who absolutely did not give a shit about black women. Which is valid. If you're seeing it from a black woman's standpoint, their views are totally valid of Kevin Samuels. It's valid, right?
Yep.
But then again, Kevin Samuels talked about pretty much the black community. And if you approach it from a place to where like he actually cared about the betterment of the black community, maybe the shit he was saying was raw, rough, rugged, right? But in the end, what purpose did it serve? Did you get your shit together? A. B. Did you actually take what he had to say, take heed to it? And on that front, like I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean? People didn't like him. It is what it is. But to see people celebrating his death, bro, the way they were celebrating that shit, like, God, dog, man, that's cruel. That's cruel. Like, to the point where I actually had to put up a post, like, man, for y'all to celebrate this shit, maybe this motherfucker was right in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he was. You know what I mean? Like, maybe y'all out here wilding the fuck out because this man done passed away. And it's kind of like the dad that was real tough, real strict is gone. So now you just wilding the fuck out. But eventually, some of the shit he said is gonna make sense to you. You know what I mean? Because so there's gonna be another one. There's gonna be another one, and you may be one of those people to be it. You know what I mean? So, like, damn, man, let the man live. Let him rest in peace. That was his legacy. He said his piece, man. He said his piece. People didn't agree with it. If you don't agree with it, fine. But the man ain't here. He ain't here for you to talk about him to his face no more. So when he dies, like, let the man rest. That was my whole thing. Because I guarantee you, when you had that difference of opinion and you actually said it to him, the man backed that shit up with statistics. And that's what I actually liked about him. Like, you could disagree with him all day, and you could tell him you disagree with him. He's gonna give you stats. Everything you disagree with him with, he's got stats for that shit. So
he's just polarizing, man. Because I'll say it like this: when you either fuck with somebody or you don't, right?
Right.
Who's the one dude? Everybody, Rush Limbaugh, right? He had people that fucked with him, right? He had people that didn't fuck with him. Exactly. I was probably leaning more towards not really fucking with him, but he passed, right? I try hard not to take joy in people passing, right? Yeah. I try not to, unless they are like just sent from like a Hitler or a Bin Laden, or you know, like people whose purpose for being on life is for taking the lives of others, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so shit like that. If you out here committing mass genocide, and bro, you got to fucking go. If you out here just killing people for whatever, you got to go. I.e., bro, if Derek Chauvin passes away in prison, you know, I might toast one up. I'm just saying. I might toast one up, but at the same time, I can feel bad because maybe his family don't share the same views as him. Right? Maybe his family is just like, we didn't rate. Like, I don't know where he got that from, why he did what he did, right? So I don't want to just be like, yeah, fuck y'all, your son's dead. You know, that's a bullshit ass thing. But you could feel. It sounds fucked up. You could feel happy if what he was saying, you felt it was bringing down black women as a whole, and all that. If you're just like, this is one less, you know, fucking variable that can help, you know, push forward the agenda of making black women look bad, you know, be happy, be happy, right? But I think to your point, what you're saying is the kind of celebratory posts that people are putting up on their social media is just like a Hitler or a Bin Laden would just passed or something. I think that's what you're getting at, right?
Right. It was wild. I'm like, damn, y'all really. It's okay to be happy about the shit, but god dang, y'all killing it.
It almost made me go like, what the fuck was this dude saying? Like, should I go back and watch this dude's whole shows? Like, why all the animosity?
Yeah,
towards this dude.
Granted, so I'll address the clips that most people like are mad at, right? So in some of these clips, you're hearing him saying like, a black woman is supposed to, you know, stay home, cook, clean. If you can't do that, you're worthless. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. And he would say it way more fucked up than it sounds coming from me. it's way more fucked up than it sounds coming from me. Like shit like that. Asking them like, how much money do you think it would make? How much money do you think you have to make, or your husband has to make, to support you and your family? And like a woman to give a number, right? And he's like, well, how come you can't do that? You know what I mean? Like shit like that. And he would just engage in women. He would engage in women in a sense like trying to shut them down to a point.
Yeah, and I mean it's you got to look at it as the type of people calling into his show, right? The type of people calling into his show are the individuals who are probably not out there doing the best. Because like if you're calling in, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say it like this, and this may hit somebody the wrong way and may step on some toes. But if you are at a point in your life where you feel you need to call into a show to get advice from somebody who knows nothing about your life, to give you advice to better your life, you know what I'm saying? You're probably in a bad spot in your life. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people who are calling his shows, most of the women who are calling his shows did not sound like they were out trying to better themselves. It was more like relationship advice, like how do I find a guy that can do X, Y, and Z? And to your point, Black, where the young lady was asked, or he asked the young lady about, give me a number that a dude should be making.
A ballpark figure,
to make him feel happy. Yeah. And then she gave him a number, and then he's like, so why can't you go get that number? Right? That's all legit. Like, it's a legit question. Like, what's stopping you from getting this number? Maybe you don't need a man to provide this money for you, because you have the ability and the capability to go get it yourself. But the way he goes about doing it is he's not as tactful, I guess, is the problem.
He wasn't
very tactful.
He was not
pushing that information to these women, right?
He was not.
So he was very raw. Like, why don't you go do this? Why you need a man to do this? Why can't you go do this? You know, like, that's the problem. You want a man to do this and all that with you know what I'm saying? So he was very adamant on telling women, I guess, trying to get the point across, like, quit trying to look for a man to solve all your problems type stuff. And the women that kept calling his shows, either one, fit into that category, or two, they just called in because they know they was going to get some kind of clout. Like, maybe he'll make a clip and I'll be on that clip, and I'll, because then they kind of know what they're going to get when you call Kevin Sanders. You know what you're going to get when you call it. Yes. You know what it is. You
lashings.
Know what it is.
Lashings. You're going to get lashings. And it won't be pretty. It won't be like the best one I think I've seen, like one of the clips that I think I've seen was like this girl that was like, she was like, I'm tired of dealing with ain't shit niggas, right? Like, I'm tired of dealing with ain't shit niggas. And he asked her, he was like, so like, what's your ideal thing? And she was like, rappers, ball players, stuff like that. And he was like, so what about a guy that's like corporate or something like that? And she was like, no, I don't really go for that type. And he was like, that's why you keep getting ain't shit people, because you keep searching in the same category. You know what I mean? Like, what you look for is what you're going to get. So basically he was trying to tell her to change her outlook, but the shit was just like, you ain't gonna find a motherfucker that's good for you because you keep looking in the same spot.
Facts. And I mean, like I said, I haven't been following them, but I saw a friend of mine, Pitmaster and White. He posted something like he used to go in on black men, like, for calling us out on bullshit, right? And nobody was really batting an eye or saying anything, or
like
the outrage was not as loud.
Yeah, people like me.
The outrage was not as loud. The outrage wasn't as loud or it's in the front lines as it is when he started going in on black women. So he put out the point, and does he have a point? That's the question that'll follow this is, why wouldn't he was going in on black men, nobody was saying shit. But then, like, when he starts getting in on black women, now it's a thing. Now it's a pandemic. Now it's something that needs to be controlled. Like, why is it? Like, I don't know if he did or not. Like I said, I haven't really messed with him since he came into the spotlight for going in on people about a year ago. But why would that be? Why is it? And we're seeing a lot more of it. Like, when it comes to men going through things and battling things and stuff, it kind of gets pushed to the side. But then when it's a woman, like, it's boom out on the forefront.
Mm-hmm. Well, it goes back to an age-old tradition that I don't think women really are ready to acknowledge, and that is the man is supposed to be tough. You know what I mean? Like you supposed to be able to take that shit and keep rolling. And they don't act like we're supposed to have feelings. And when the motherfuckers out here bashing us the way that he was, because he was out here bashing the shit out of black men. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh yeah, you're right. Y'all need to get y'all shit together. But you know what I mean? That shit affected black men too. You know what I mean? But we supposed to be all tough and you know what I mean, let this shit roll off our shoulders and you know what I mean,
if the play like fit, nigga.
Yep.
If the shoe fit, nigga.
Yep.
If the shoe
play like
fit.
It don't hurt. You supposed to play like it don't hurt. But you know what I mean, when it comes to what he was saying about black women, it's like, oh now y'all need to protect us. You know what I mean? Protect us. Stop slandering our image like that. But he was doing the same shit to black men.
I think when it comes down to is this. Like I said earlier, these individuals that make a living by just telling you stuff that you should probably already know. You know what I'm saying? Like why even like this? I'm not saying motivational speakers and life coaches and all that stuff. Like I'm not saying that you don't need them. But I mean, pick and choose the things you need advice on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need advice on your finances, get financial consultant or something. You know what I'm saying? You need advice on getting your mind right mentally and stuff. There's doctors for that. I mean, because people like Kevin Samuels and Derek Jackson and all these people trying to come out here and be like, I'm a life coach. You know, there's like no accreditation. There's no board. There's no association. These motherfuckers just be like, I went to a seminar and now I'm a life coach. So
now I'm a life coach. Follow me on Instagram.
Let me know what the fuck's going on. And I will just I'll give you advice.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuel, like I haven't researched him, but if I'm wrong, somebody let me know. I don't think he has any kind of degrees, any kind of certificate. Like, I think he just came to prominence by like just telling people shit they probably should already know. And that's just me. Yeah. So the fact that you're empowering this dude by running to him for advice and running to him for guidance, like you are setting yourself up for fucking failure. Like you know what it is at that point. Like after he got famous for talking down to one female, another female gonna call with the same situation and be like, what advice do you think? You think you're gonna change and give you different advice?
It's like duck hunt, man.
Yeah,
it's like
dog jump up with the fucking duck. Yo, like just stop. Like you look at this man, like you know, you got. I don't know what it is about him that people were just drawn to. Let me just call him and ask him for some advice. Like after a while, you're like, I know this type of person. Let me stop calling.
Yeah,
like quit enabling this man and giving him the opportunity to talk down to you.
Yeah, the man had preset arguments.
And then you try to argue with them on your show. Then you try to argue with them on his show.
Yeah,
on his show. Like he's going to win the argument on his show.
Yes, the man had a whole loadout. This type of chick, this type of chick, this type of chick, ammo in all of them, full contra guns.
Responses for all of these situations, because these the same situations y'all keep calling me about, and it was ridiculous, man. So, like I'm neutral on the thing. Like either way, I feel if he was talking down about women, like I think the real successful go-getters who are out there about their business, those women were not paying him no mind, not calling into his show for any kind of advice. They knew what he was. He was just a public figure taking advantage of whatever clout the internet was giving him. And then he blew up into what he was. So, I mean, it's they're not worried about his death. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they're happy that he passed, they ain't posting about it. But I can understand, like,
even the ants will do that.
If you felt that he was defacing the value of a black woman. Like I'm not trying to tell people how they should feel. And he passed, and you're just like, that's one less black man to talk down about black women. Good, but I'm with Black. Some of these posts, I'll be like, bro, y'all swear like
chill.
Satan died or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's just like, bro, y'all celebrating like Hitler just passed. Like fucking Thanos died. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here celebrating, running in these streets happy. And your life is still. No, I'm not gonna say your life is still the same, but chances are it is. Like, his advice wasn't going to change you either way. But it is what it is. They're looking at it as one less public figure who is a hurdle and, pushing forward the agenda of black women ain't nothing. So,
yep.
Yeah. What up, Rob? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. He was like, funny thing is, he used to going on dudes before he really started on females. Yeah. Derek Jackson was the same way. He was always talking about dudes. Hey ladies, if a dude is doing this, he ain't ready for you and all this other stuff, and then he get exposed. Like, dudes ain't paying people like that no mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just do what they do. And normally in this niche, in this little lane of relationship advice, life advice on social media, I'm gonna be honest, it's just mostly women going to these dudes and females listening to them as they just try to share what they went through in life and try to make it apply to everybody else's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't really see guys falling into that trap, for lack of a better word. Like,
the dude would be like, "Oh, that's some bullshit," and then hang up.
Yeah,
that's some bullshit.
Keep it moving.
Yep.
Well, let's just keep it moving. Like, fuck it.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Motherfucker ain't about shit. Let's go to the next one.
and then shit like what happened to Derek Jackson happens. It'd be like, oh, well, you a nigga.
You knew it. Yep. You knew
you was a nigga. You was just talking about shit you doing. Talk about be on the lookout for these signs. Nigga, you are
look out signs. For me. Look out for me.
He'd be like, people be bad people be doing, it's like a meme. People be like, it's me, I be people. It's me, I'm people.
It's me.
Yeah,
it's
Derek
me.
Jackson, you
definitely me.
Oh man. But to the family of Kevin Samuels. I don't know if he has children or whatnot out there, but to his family, prayers to you guys. I know it was not a planned or expected thing. I don't know if it was like sudden. I don't know if he was suffering from any kind of illnesses or anything, but it doesn't change the fact that a son, a brother, cousin, whatever is gone. So prayers to them. And that's how I feel about it, and that's how I'm gonna leave it. Unless you got last words about it.
Nope, I don't.
All right, moving on. The internet, land of trolls. And recently brought to the attention of the world via Instagram, and then of course the Shade Room picking shit up and running with it, so forth and so on. There is an individual who decided to get at Drake and and get a couple likes for commenting on some shit that he said. So let me go ahead and share this screen here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you don't do.
So here we have it, right? Let's go down here. I like this view better. So Drake, minding his own half black owned business, I guess.
Yep.
It's just watching the NBA playoffs, and on the sideline, he sees. I think it was because he saw John Morant's dad, right, cheering for him and being at the game and shit, right?
Yeah.
So Drake, who on Instagram goes by the screen name Champagne Poppy, he says, imagine your son makes the league and he's Ja or Melo or Lonzo, and all you can do is be elated and competitive and over supportive, and it's a rite of passage that the OGs talk shit. I know I'm gonna be this way even if my son is in a Rubik's Cube competition. As a dad, I can understand that. Like if my son is in some shit, I'm gonna back my son.
Hell
100%.
yeah.
No matter what contest he is in,
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, that's that dude. That's that dude right there. You know what I'm saying?
Throw that goddamn dart. Throw that dart. Bullseye, motherfuckers.
Bullseye. Get it. Y'all not ready.
Triple 20s. Let's fucking go.
20 twin. Sir, you have to leave. That's me. 20 twin win.
Go and close them out, son. I'll be in the car.
Yeah. Close them out. Go ahead and finish this round, bro. I'm in the car. So yeah, as you can see on the screen, everybody fucks with it, right? 5,500 likes he gets on it.
Yep.
Here comes one Setibo Wybagam. I'm guessing that's how he does it. Setibo Wybagam, right? He tags him. He tags Drake. Says your son probably plays with ghostwriters, alluding to the rumors that Drake doesn't write his rhymes, right? So he's thinking he's slick. I'm gonna kill him with this thing. He gets 16 likes. As you can see in the time thing here, the picture shows he posted this 5 hours ago and then 4 hours ago. So in the span of an hour, within the hour, Drake realizes he has time. Drake looks at his Rolex and is like, you know what?
I got time today.
I have time. And then proceeds to tag Setibo Wybagam. Again, I don't know how it's that. I'm gonna just keep saying it because it sounds stupid, and this dude is stupid for doing such.
He is dumb.
So Drake tagged Setibo Wybagam and says, I just followed your girl because she's probably miserable and needs some excitement in her life. Right? So that gets 105 likes. So first, let us look at Setibo Wybagam. Here's this dude here with the white outfit, and
ashy legs,
the legs to match.
Them legs look like they've been kicking powdered donuts.
All white, everything. I don't know if y'all are seeing this shit right. Let me try to. No, I can't. Oh, you know what? I can't zoom in on this shit.
Look at the legs.
Oh no, where my pictures go? I thought there was a thing I could click on, and then we could get the zoom going in on this thing. Probably not. But look at this guy's legs, man. Then he has the white socks on. Like, I look at his head, then I look down here, and it is like atrocious. It's atrocious. That he looked at this picture and was like, this is postable to Instagram.
Post it.
He didn't crop it. Nope. He could have easily cropped it waist length, like waist height, right here. You got the faces of your beautiful family there.
Yeah, it'd have been adorable.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Instead, we gotta look at you, big top, little bottom. He done skipped leg day. That boy look like a straight up.
I'm looking like that gotta be Photoshop, bro. I ain't fucking with y'all, bro. That's gotta be Photoshopped. Here. Let me move me and Makk out the way so y'all can see this shit. Not like we making a difference, but I feel like, well, bro, fam, come on, dog.
This ain't right. With the Nike socks,
Setibo,
bro, you know
Setibo,
you don't wear.
Them.
Stop wearing white Nike socks, bro.
Facts. Bro, his legs so ashy. So anyway. So where we at? Okay, so Drake follows, right? So this is his girl, right? Tony Bowden. Curly crown, lifestyle, whatever. Wife to this dude. Followed by Champagne Pop.
Confirmed.
So it's official. It is official.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Tony Bowden is now being followed by Drake. Now let's go back here. You can't really see it.
DM'd her.
But I guess Seti Bo is like, oh, nah, fool really DM'd my wife. I'm crying, right? And you can't see here, but it says, I'm here for you, ma, right? So, DM'd. He is actively messaging your wife in the inbox, right?
Pressure.
This.
Pressure.
So I'm gonna read this. This is a lot of words. I don't expect you guys to read it. But this is from her, right? So she says, me and my husband have been married for some years. We have 2 beautiful daughters, of which 2 of us are extremely proud of. We have had a great relationship without tension or real drama until yesterday. Now, Black, at any time I'm reading this, feel free to tell me to pause so you can throw in your commentary.
Okay.
She says, I am a huge Drake fan. My husband is not. I play him in the car all the time. He allows it for the most part. Sometimes I catch him singing along and make fun of him for it. It hasn't ever really been a source of tension in our lives, just personal preference. However, my husband is a hip hop head, knows all the classics, old school, you name it. For that reason, he honors the craft of writing a rap song. During Drake's numerous beefs over the whole ghostwriting thing, he'd often berate me for listening to him. Turn that copy paste the shit off was a common phrase I'd hear. Recently,
Pause.
Okay.
So now we have a motive.
Okay.
So as we approach the crime scene, we have a motive, and this looks like this may be a second degree caused by the victim in this case. And you know, he looks like he's an aspiring rapper, and he wants to validate his career by going after the king of pettiness himself. I may be reading too much into that, but continue.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this individual is trying to troll somebody who recently who is known to put hot sauce in condoms to stop women for trying to trap him, and was called out about it and kept pushing with his life, and he has no regrets about doing it. You know what I'm saying?
None.
Like, this is the type of person.
This is the human being you're dealing with. This is the savagery you're up against.
Yes. Let me continue.
Continue.
So he would say, turn that copy pasta shit off, was a common phrase I'd hear. Recently, though, he's been all right with what I listened to until now. So yesterday, my husband decided to troll Drake in his comments. Essentially, he alluded to Drake's numerous stunts with ghostwriters and made a comment about Drake's son. Drake then proceeds to look at my husband's Instagram and follow me to get back at him. At first, we laughed about it. I'll have to admit, I was pretty excited that Drake was following me, regardless of whether it was a stunt to get back at my husband or not. That's when the situation comes in. My husband asked me to delete his follow. It's not a big deal, T. We had our laugh. But that's the thing. I don't want to delete his follow. I think it's really cool that Drake is following me. We even had a little chat over DM, nothing like that. But after I refused, he started acting weirdly jealous. So that's the screenshot we got. I don't have the full thing.
That's the gist of it.
I come to you, Black, and I ask you this. Now, I know you're not one to just randomly troll somebody like that, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you, like, you're not tagging them, you're not doing any of that stuff. If you did, and this whole result happens, and Drake is now following your wife, and you're like, babe, all right, that's enough. Like, get rid of it. And she says no. What's your move?
We'll start with sleeping on the couch. We'll start there. We'll start there. For every day you follow, worse shit is going to happen.
So it's like a DEF CON, right?
Yeah.
So right now you're like DEF CON 5.
Slow roll.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. Take the couch for the night. You know, don't come up here. Don't come up here. Don't lay by me. Because anytime, I know you like to look at your phone before you go to sleep. So don't be doing that. You ain't going to be doing that shit by me. You're going to be doing that shit on the couch. Because now I'm constantly worried about you and Drake having a conversation. You know what I mean? Then, you know, for every day after that, you know, we just take less and less until we're eventually at DEF CON 1. But the interesting thing about this, is there was a comment on that thread that the dude trolled him on, and it was like, she about to start wearing less and going out more.
Snapping them motherfucking angles.
Man.
Because you're going out and it's all right. This is your night. Nice for what to these niggas? It's good. They gonna start playing the whole song. You gonna start hearing that New Orleans clap?
I got a new man and a nigga new.
I got a new man and a nigga trash. How come every time I get in the car, this song playing, babe? Put that Netflix and chill with your net worth. Bro, he is going to be very, very self-conscious with everything that's going on now, bro.
Yeah, you
now,
have to be.
If this was me, I'd be like, I ain't even gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? If she wants to roll the dice and think Drake is really serious about getting with her and making a relationship,
she ain't for me.
Girl, call your shot. Shoot your shot.
Shoot that shot. Shoot it.
But if you brick,
you about
if
to
that
brick.
shot bricked, it ain't no coming back here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Brick. You about to brick.
If you shoot your shot and it works out with Drake and he takes you and gives you the life you've always dreamed of, I'm happy for you. But you're not going to be in this house pump faking like you're going to shoot the shot. You're either shooting the shot or you passing it, girl. Yep. Like, shoot your shot with Drake or delete this dude. The only reason you're going to keep him in your inbox is because you're shooting the shot. If you're not shooting the shot, delete it. Because you're not going to be here just pump faking and shit.
Oh, you one of them girls Kevin Samuels was talking about right now, are you?
Let me call Kevin right quick. You lucky he ain't here no more. I'm going to call Kevin on your ass.
No, this is what happened.
I'll finna call Kevin. Bro, I mean, it's the thing. Like, you a fan, your dreams come true. He's following you. He messaging you. You feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you on your Jada Pinkett shit or your DJ NVY shit. I haven't felt good in so long, and Drake can probably do it. Shoot the shot. He just made me
feel so good. Yeah, shoot it. Shoot that shit.
Apple, shoot the shot.
Shoot the J.
If you shoot it, take all the kids with you when you do it too. Show Drake everything.
Bring all the luggage.
It's like an action figure. Yeah. You know, all some pieces not included. Not all of this shit is included.
Yep.
All three of these little dudes, all these kids, and her, and the debts that she got in her name. All the credit cards with her name on it. Shoot the shot, but put everything on that ball when you shoot it. And if it bricks, it ain't bouncing back this way. The long rebound ain't coming back here.
You know what you can do when that shot brick? Take a shot for me.
Whoa. I can see in your eyes you're angry. You just start playing all of other Drake songs for her. Oh shit. Oh my god. But SETI, man. SETI bag. SETI why bag? SETI bow, why bag them? Now you out there every time you get in the car, Marvin's Room on.
Yep.
Marvin's Room is playing when you go in the car. I'm just saying we can do better. Babe.
Are you trying
Babe, while you listen, babe. This dude, Drake is on everything. He Alexa, play the last song. Play the last song. Oh, look, she really playing it. Hold on. Alexa, stop. I forgot she was on here in the garage. But I'm just like, yo, this shit wild. Like he can't just. You fucked up, SETI. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. You allowed this tomfoolery to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now your wife got a little bit of juice. You know what I'm saying? She got a little bit of juice.
Oh,
Drake
yeah.
is in the inbox, and
Her follower count went up sky high.
You know what? What's her name? I'm about to go follow her too. SETI bag yo, SETI bag him, SETI white bag him yo, SETI bow white bag him. I'm about to follow your wife too, and the Smoke Pit about to follow her. So
yep,
that's 2 more followers for her. And this wouldn't have happened if you would have just kept your mouth shut.
Yep. All you had to do
Granted,
was shut the fuck up.
You don't have to worry about us. We ain't jumping in the DMs.
Nah.
But cause I'll say this, Black. If for whatever reason, like I don't know, like Rihanna puts a post out there and my wife gets mad, like, so it'd be nice if you dropped the next album or something and Rihanna was like, that's it, I'm following your husband.
Oh.
Apple, it's been an amazing 21 years.
The ride has been fun. We've had many laughs, many good times. But if she slides in my DMs, I want you to know I love you with all my heart.
I said, man, Willie Mays.
It's been real.
If the DM she sends me says, I'm here for you.
He wasn't into sports.
Where you at?
Let that go.
She.
Was
Where you at?
Practicing and music every day, all day.
If we are in bed watching TV and I check my inbox and it's a thing saying, I'm here for you.
I'm out the bed.
You hear me go in the garage.
I'm out the bed.
You hear me go in the garage and come back in with a suitcase. Don't say
nothing.
Nothing. You know what it is.
Packing, mouth.
And I'm 100% mindset. If I shoot this shot and I miss, I can't come back. Like, there's no way I can come back and be like, I'm back, babe. I didn't work. Like, I know what it is. That's why you have to know what it is if you take that shot with Drake. Just hey. Rihanna, I'm here. I got 3 kids. I got car payments. I got a podcast that's on the come up.
Yep.
This me. Oh, I got a pension from the Air Force because I retired the minute you hit me up, I was like, I'm out.
Yep. Just let me get that Fendi sponsorship to run this podcast off of, and we good, baby. We ain't gotta.
Bro, that's
we
it.
ain't gotta do too much. We ain't gotta do too much.
I don't even want the Savage Fenty. I just want the makeup. Like, I ain't even trying to get into that stuff. Now, if you include me in that, that's cool. You know,
that's
but I'm
cool.
just, let me get into makeup shit. You know, I just want the makeup money. A little bit of that. Let's invest that into the podcast a little bit, girl. A little bit of the makeup money. And a little bit of the makeup money. You know, just a little bit of the makeup money.
Yep. Come here, girl. Let me kiss you on the forehead. I'll kiss you on the forehead. You give me the sponsorship. Come here.
I will worship that goddamn forehead.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Just sounded like Miguel. Let me adore you. Hey.
These foreheads was made for me to kiss.
All do ad libs.
You got to know.
Bro. Oh, shit. But yeah, I mean, like, so in our situation, Drake pops up in our wives' items. We're just like, all right, cool. Like, that's cool. Haha, funny. You know, you got some clout. Go ahead, get rid of that shit. Nah, I'm gonna keep it. All right.
You playing with
like
fire
I'm with you. Like, I'm like, cool. We ain't really cool right now. I'm gonna be in the other room, whatnot, until this happens. And then, like, I don't know how long I'm gonna give it, but the next step is just like, either shit or get off the pot.
Yep.
You know, shoot your shot or fucking pass the rock.
Yep.
Delete this shit. And if you shoot, I pray to God that you Steph Curry and not Westbrook, because if that shit come back bricked off the backboard, don't even hit the rim. Drake be like, nah, I was just playing. And you try to come back to it, bro.
We had our fun.
We knew what this was. And I ain't mad because like the same shit. Like if Rihanna just jumps in this shit, if fucking Chloe Bailey hits me up, I'm here for you. I'll be like, hey, Lord have mercy, I gotta go. Booty so big, Lord have
Look
mercy.
at the bed. Look at the bed. Look at the phone. Look at the bed. All right, it's been real.
I ain't even looking at bro. I ain't even looking back, bro. It's gonna be like, I'm here for you. Babe, where you going? Babe,
to the store.
You know the
I'll be back.
No, I ain't even say nothing. I'm gonna open. I got that ADT thing that tells you what door's opening. So all she gonna hear is garage door. She gonna hear it again, garage door, and it's me coming back in with that suitcase. Gotcha, nigga.
Singing the song on the way up the stairs. I keep the hustle like I do. I keep the hustle like I do. I keep the hustle like I do. Work it. Get this shit together. Get this shit.
I'm popping the shit. Bro, you got a suitcase? What is that?
This is my money in the bank.
Right there. Oh.
Get my shit together. I'm on the way out.
I don't need to take all my clothes. I'm pretty sure she'll buy me more.
Yeah, I need my toothbrush for the night. We're gonna get all this new shit tomorrow. She gonna get all it.
We gonna come back.
Yeah.
We'll send people for it. Her people will
draws. We need them.
Where I'm going, I don't need those. We don't do that there. We don't do that there. Oh my god. No. Well, Cedric, Seti Bro White Bagum. I'm sorry you're going through this. You know what? I'll throw you a follow too on Instagram. I'm trying to see if y'all, if you share some real updates on your post or whatnot. But worst case scenario, I mean, I'll throw out, if you got a Cash App, I'll give you some money for some lotion for the legs or something like that.
Man, something.
I know how it is when you just, it was probably winter and you was just wearing sweats and jeans and shit, and then the spring popped up on you and you ain't know.
You gotta
know
step out.
that the full, like somebody was, you thought they was holding the camera this way and they was holding it this way and got the whole vertical.
Caught the whole body.
You thought it was the horizontal, the landscape. They hit you with that portrait. Got the nasty ass calves in there and shit. Got your ass.
Did clear this? Who cleared this? Who cleared this?
Yeah. They had to have showed him the picture. Like, how's this look? Oh yeah. And you shared it on your account, so you had to see it before hitting post. SETI?
Yeah.
SETI Bo. So it is what it is. I hope things work out for you. But if they don't, we'll continue to follow them and make fun of them here on the Smoke Pit. So
yeah. Most definitely.
Last topic of the night. So I'm pretty sure everybody's aware that Dave Chappelle was recently ran up on, tried, tested on stage at the Hollywood Bowl. He was doing a show. And an individual by the name of, I want to say it was like Isaiah Lee, maybe? Isaiah Lee, yeah. 23-year-old Isaiah Lee. Thought this was
this young man. This young man.
Isaiah Lee was like, this is my opportunity to go down in infamy. This is you couldn't live with your own failure. Where did that lead you? Back to me. So this young man who paid, I'm assuming, ridiculous money to be in a seat close enough to where he can run up on the stage before security can jump in, and tries to tackle Dave Chappelle. Now, let me bring up the Facebook video to show, because I'm sure everybody has seen it at this point. But we're just going to go ahead and play it, because that's what we do here with share screen capabilities. Let's take it forever.
Make some noise for hip-hop history.
Let me just run this back here and show you what it means to have people, right?
Whew.
Isaiah has tackled Dave Chappelle. And yes, Roberto, you were right. He had a fake gun that was holding a blade. So he called it the bayonet pistol. It was a blade launching gun. Apparently it was fake. However, this day and age, you don't play like that shit, right? Because I will say, if what's the young brother who was killed for having a fake gun in the park, and the cop was just like, "Oh, that shit looks real to me." Pop, pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not a good look to just be out there with fake weapons. So, but as you can see here, people are not that far behind when it comes to fucking this nigga up who jumped on stage.
You learned nothing from the NBA Finals. I mean, the playoffs. You learned nothing. You can't just run out there.
First of all, let me just say, this isn't half-baked or a Chappelle show, Dave, you're running up on. This is like, I don't want to say final form, Dave, but Dave done got big. You know what I'm saying? Dave ain't no little dude no more.
Nope.
I'm thinking at this point, when Isaiah falls to the floor and Dave gets back up before Isaiah gets up, he realized quickly, like, this ain't the Dave I thought it was, you know? So let's continue. Isaiah then makes the mistake of running behind stage where there are no cameras. And to where, how do I put this?
The crew.
Dave's, yes.
You ran
So
right
Dave
to the
has,
crew.
Dave has publicly announced that he has revamped his security team due to security concerns with angry people of the LGBTQ plus community. How I took that, I hired some goons to do goon shit.
Just in case. Just in case you want to fuck around and find out. And if you want to fuck around and find out, the consequence,
find out.
The consequences of trying to fuck around and finding out are going to be severe.
But yeah, so this dude, he's just like, if I go back here, I'm safe. It's the wrong move. I get it, Isaiah. You're scared. You made a move. You don't know what the next move is, so now you're just running off instinct, right? But let's see what happens. That's Isaiah. So apparently he's a fan of Roman Reigns, Batista, Edge.
Goldberg.
You know what I'm saying? Goldberg.
Went for the spear.
However, the execution was not.
It was
not
Gilbert.
where it needed to be, right?
Yeah, it was Gilbert.
Silverberg, not quite gold.
Nope.
Bronzeberg out there. So you see Dave here quickly getting up. Here are the goons. Whoop whoop up right there. So you know you gotta wipe that up. Look at Dave, bro. Dave started. Look, Dave started.
We were all getting.
Let me tell you something. Y'all keep fucking around with Dave like he ain't about it. Dave started. He was like, I want to get in there too. Oh, wait. I got people to handle that.
Celebrity. Yeah, celebrity.
I'm rich. I'm rich. I almost forgot.
I ain't got it. Yeah. I almost went on some hood shit there for a minute.
Yeah, I almost fucked my shit up. I almost fucked up my bag.
Yeah.
Ooh. Huh.
You're all leaving going to leave the bowl, and Chappelle's like, "Where y'all go?"
First of all, shout out to the white woman for telling the truth of what was happening.
Yep.
Like, you think I'm done? He then starts talking about his new podcast with Talib Kweli and Mo Steph, and so he was bringing them on when a guy from my left just hops on stage and charges.
Oh, let us get a clear shot of this.
To the ground. Chappelle somehow gets out, and then all these guys from around the stage come. And I think the guy kind of tries to make a beeline, and then they just all start kicking and beating him for a few minutes.
Everyone get back.
For a few minutes.
Bro.
For a few minutes.
I've been jumped one time in my life. And it felt like eternity. It was probably about a minute of solid jumping, and it felt like
forever.
Years. Yes, years, my guy, years. So when she was like, he probably got stomped for a few minutes, like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
and I believe it because when you see the final product. The final form of young Isaiah Lee, you'd be like, "Oh yeah,
you got your ass whooped."
Child.
You,
child. Other
celebrities
were not a part of
you got your ass whooped.
Out in defense of him, and then Chris Rock, who made no mention of course, the infamous slap, made a joke when he came out for the first time, and he was like, "Was that Will Smith?" And they all started laughing. So then people were like, was that a bit? Was it not a bit? But yeah, it was crazy.
Was that Will Smith?
Oh my God. Oh my God. So let me just say, first of all, I know Dave seems like a nice dude. He seems like a calm dude. Stop trying, Dave. Okay? Stop trying this dude, because if he ain't gonna get you intellectually in his material, if you try him physically,
the results.
I don't know what his hand-to-hand is like, but apparently he got goons. Because allow me to bring up exhibit.
If you're an Arizona homo,
delete that exhibit. Oh, we got to have the pictures
Oh Lord.
of the results of trying Dave and his goons. So this is the IG story or Snap, whatever, the day of the concert. Like, he was wearing this Flamin' Hollywood shirt. He had the little filter to give him devil horns and shit. He's just like,
It's demon time. I'm on demon time.
Yep. Demon. It's finna be demon time tonight. Abracadabra, B. This is demon time.
No filter.
Lord Jesus. Like, none.
No filter. No
This
filter.
ain't a Snapchat. This ain't a TikTok filter. This is real life. Unfiltered.
Straight
Hashtag
up.
unfiltered.
Straight up boots
Unadulterated ass whooping.
Boy, you got your ass whooped.
Look
Handily.
at this man. Look at him. That is what you get. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Y'all fuck around and get it twisted that if he puts his hands on me, I'll sue him. When people get to where they're at, especially Dave Chappelle, he don't do that. And we saw it in the video. He was about to. He was about to get in there. You know what I'm saying? He's about to get in there and get his hands messy, right? But then he was just like, oh, wait, that's right. I have goons for this.
Yeah, I have people to solve these problems.
I have goons. I have Makk mittens.
That man's arm was like bent to a degree. Like, his body was straight. His arm was on some Mojo Jojo shit. Just like all in the front. You know what I mean?
My man is looking like the motherfuckers from who them dancers that be like fucking dislocating their shoulder and shit and doing all that crazy shit.
Like Cirque du Soleil and shit.
Fucking just like they be doing all this crazy ass shit.
Yeah. His body was contorted.
Stop, man. Just fucking dance. You doing this fucking popping your shoulder behind your neck shit. Like, that ain't hip hop.
I bet that should have come a lot easier for him, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
That shoulder,
and I'm thinking, like, I'm looking at him like the cops are probably like, put your arm here. He's like, it won't go that way.
I can't. Yeah, like, I can't.
Fuck it, we'll just cuff you like this then.
Yeah.
Like, he trying to get up out of chair and shit. Like, but that's him now. He's stuck.
Fuck y'all doing, man?
He's stuck there.
Let me out. Pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, just you people listening. I don't know how far this podcast is getting now, but if you're thinking about running up and interrupting anything that people have paid money to see, like when people do that at football games when they run out on the field, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there are people out there in pads and helmets that are just looking for a chance to do something where they won't get flagged. Like, they want to hit people
for these things. Yes,
they want to hit people when they're like, I can't hit this person as hard as I want, but I can hit this person interrupting this game as hard as, like, they're out there peak human performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tyrann Mathieu was out there like, man, I got burned on 2 touchdown passes. I'm mad. Oh, is that a random fan trying to stop this game? Destroy him.
Get him.
All my frustrations. I'm surprised people who get hit don't turn into like pink mist on the field. Like, you got defensive linemen, like Von Miller's out there like, I can hit this motherfucker.
265, 4.5 speed.
Khalil
you know
Mack's
what I mean?
out there
running at you, bro.
Hitting you, blindsiding you, because you looking for the cop. You out there like, where's security? You don't see Von Miller's ass running up on you. Ready.
Yeah.
KO.
You lose.
But so that's what I'm. So let me ask you this: do you think? because it doesn't say like I guess he hasn't said what his motivation was trying to run up there. Like people off the jump was just like, oh, this guy was probably trans and was upset, but that hasn't come out that he was. Bro, why do you think this dude did that? Do you think he was emboldened by Will Smith running up on Chris Rock at the Oscars? Or say he was just like, is just a dumb person trying to do something stupid?
I would say a little bit of both, man. And that was a really big perception that that's funny that he would the Will Smith thing would like embolden this type of shit, and to a degree, I think that has to play into it because you know what I mean, you walk up, say something somebody doesn't like, and slap them for it. I mean, and you kind of get away with it. It kind of opens up the door for that type of shit. You know what I mean? On the other hand, you got to think these motherfuckers confiscate phones when you walk in there. You got to know,
bro,
the security is tight. You
go in these shows and you got kids at home, you just rolling the dice. You know?
Yeah, you rolling the dice.
You're like, what if the kids call? I ain't missing the show. They're like, you can walk all the way back down and they'll unbag it and you can go outside and make a call. Like,
yeah,
nah, y'all good.
Yeah,
there's other numbers y'all can call.
We're gonna hold this L. We're gonna hold this L. I don't care what I'm feeling.
You gonna hold this L?
Yeah. As soon as you seen them run up, you seen everybody swarm. As soon as they figured out, oh shit, on stage.
Hold up, look at this. This was just uploaded 1 day ago from TMZ. His attacker pleads not guilty. Look at this dude. Fam, stop it.
Buddy.
He's facing 4 misdemeanor charges and looked very much worse for wear following the beatdown he got at the Hollywood. Oh my God.
Yeah, look at his arm. His arm cocked up like Nicki Minaj in the video.
And I am the dun.
I just pop up on the house on some ricochet. Put the eye to your face, yo.
I just got the race in China. The race in China. Oh my God! Yo, stop it! How do you plead not guilty?
You have to.
How, bro? The video. It shows you running on stage to attack this man. Dave didn't do nothing to you to make you do that. You did this. And you're like, Your Honor, not guilty. Like, did the judge be?
How you gonna plead this?
I can't be in the legal system, bro. I can't
not
be
guilty.
in the legal system.
Bro, we seen you get fucked up. We seen you get fucked up.
Lee's right arm was in a cast and a sling when he entered the courtroom and entered a not guilty plea on all charges. He was represented by a public defender who told the judge Lee had suffered a broken arm, something that was painfully obvious. He was being hauled out on a stretcher.
You dumbass.
How do you not guilty? As we reported, Los Angeles
that public
County
defender
DA
ain't never had an easier job.
Right. So they passed on felony charges. The DA was like, we ain't even gonna try and get this dude felony charges. Charging with possession of a weapon with intent to assault and unauthorized access to the stage area during a performance. If convicted, he'd face no more than 18 months in county jail, but most likely far less than that. How do you walk in there and say not guilty, bro?
Bro, just
We
take the
seen you.
charges. Yeah, you got
Yes.
your ass whooped. And if this goes to court, you're facing years. Take the 18 months, my guy. Take the 18 months in that broken arm that they tore out of its socket. Take your ass home. Take the L.
I said, I've been gone. Baby, I've been gone. I've been gone.
Look at this comment.
Oh, my God. She even had me on camera. It wasn't
me.
He's using the Shaggy defense.
Yeah.
The
It wasn't
public
me.
defender is just.
She even got me on camera. It wasn't me. All the stains on the
I
sofa.
fucking
It wasn't
can't,
me.
bro. I fucking can't.
How many days do I never on the table on the villa? To be a true player, you must know how to play. That's the only line of that song anybody knows. That is-
I just be in the car just to be a true player, you got to know how to play. No way. And he got me on the corner.
It wasn't me.
Oh my, I'm so fucking weak, man. I'm so weak. Yo. That blows my fucking mind, man. How stupid people be doing stupid shit like that.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I don't know. Let me just add this on here before we close this out. So obviously Dave has goons. Do you feel that Chris Rock has goons to handle shit for him? Because when you are the money, when you are the money, and you have people to protect you. We talked about this with when Baby rolled up on Danny Lee's brother at the bowling alley. Like, the Baby went in there with people who was going to do shit to ensure that the Baby did
Walked
not
out of there,
struck or hurt
unscathed.
or anything.
Yep.
Because he's the money. If he gets hurt, I don't get no money no more. You know, so we protect the money. Obviously, Dave have people who understand that he's the money. Chris Rock has people, I'm sure, being from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
He has people that are aware he's the money. I will say that Will Smith also has people who's aware he's the money. If those two factions were to fight, because this came up at work, whose faction do you think is the realest? The faction from Brooklyn or the faction from Philly?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Do you? Let me rephrase it. Who do you think would assemble the gooniest? Whose faction has more goons? Do you feel?
Oh, Brooklyn.
Will
without
Smith,
a doubt. Brooklyn
or Chris Rock?
Brooklyn. They coming with blocks. They coming with blocks. Blocks. We coming with blocks, my guy. Blocks. Now, granted, Philly got some wild motherfuckers too, bro. Philly got some wild motherfuckers too, and they box.
I know.
They'll box your head off.
So the way I look at it, because I was talking to somebody at work, and I was just like, that. I think that's why Chris Rock didn't do what he did, because he has people to take care of that. You got to protect the money. And they were just like, well, Will Smith, he's money too. He probably has a team around him too. And I was just like, sir, because this was me and my commander talking. We was just bullshitting after work. I was like, sir, I feel like Chris Rock's people will probably take out Will Smith's people. And he was just like, I don't know. I was like, bro, he's from Brooklyn. He was like, and Will Smith is from Philly. I'm just like, The only people from Philly I'm scared of is state property type niggas.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure Will Smith is not hiring state property type dudes.
You don't
That's
know.
just me.
You don't
It's
know.
like when we.
I don't know.
You just said Brooklyn was going to win.
I'm just saying they'll be deeper. They'll be deeper. But that's what I said. Philly got some.
Because if Will Smith
too.
really had people like that, he would have had them handle that shit, so he wouldn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Like if he rolls like that, bro, we'll take care of that. We'll take care of Chris.
I agree.
And we'll let them know that. We'll let him know that you said to keep. Will was like, nah, I got this. You know, so I mean, it's. I'm thinking Goons when I'm like, it's when we were on Illegal Opinions and we were talking about Russell Wilson and Sierra at a the pre-Super Bowl concert or like party or something, and then Future was there too, and they left, and I was just like, bro, if something went down, I think Future's team probably would have taken care of, you know, Russell Wilson's team.
Agreed.
That's just me. Because Russell Wilson seems like the type that, because here's me, Will Smith seems like the type to have security. Chris Rock seems like the type to have goons.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Niggas, if you will.
Yeah.
Niggas, if you will.
The real,
not
the real street type.
Secret Service. Yeah, Secret Service.
Yeah.
I mean, they cool. Like the president roll with some nerd ass Secret Service. You know, off the wall, like they ain't from the streets type stuff, but they know how to get rid of some people stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, Will Smith could have some hitters. But I'm just saying, like if it came down to Will Smith picking a squad and Chris Rock picking a squad, I think Chris Rock's roster is deeper. I think he has a deeper bench.
Yeah. I'm talking about the dudes that go and buy T-shirts at the bodegas. You know what I mean? That's the type of people that roll with Chris Rock.
Yes. Like if I need to see a full roster of their bench, and I'd be like, bro, this bench is deeper, bro. Like Will Smith probably looks like the Brooklyn Nets. Like Will Smith probably got like 3 or 4 stars. But
the rest of them,
Chris Rock over here looking like the Boston Celtics. He got a whole
that transition
bench.
game to pop in the second half. In the second half, you know, first half it'll be close. Second half, we blowing y'all out.
Yes, I need a 6-man, a 7-man. I need to go at least rotation of 9 players. You know, I can't do this 6-player rotation shit. Like I need 9 players, and I think Chris Rock's security detail can give me 9 solid
good ones.
Goons.
Yeah, I
that
get
can
you.
go and do some shit.
I get you.
But yeah. That's all we got on that, man. So we reached the point of the show where we get into our final shots and thoughts. So what you got for them, Black?
If you are not following the Patreon, make sure you guys start following the Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. For all of our that VIP members, the $10 tier, we gave those guys tickets to the movies. We'll try to do something on that on a smaller scale for our lower tiers. That way everybody gets in on the action. But we do want to start giving back to the patrons that join and support us. You know what I mean? So we do want to reward you guys more for your support. So if you notice, we've been a little more active in the Patreon, just trying to engage. If you're already there, engage with us, because sometimes it pays to engage too. So I put up a post up in there and asked management for permission to reward the first comment, and management said yes, we can do it. So the first comment to that post that was correct got a $25 gift card. So shout out to CJ Reed for his contribution. But yeah, man, like stuff like that we're gonna try to do more of, just to engage with those guys. You know what I mean? So if you're part of it, close, drop the G, and there you go. But it's patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. podcast. That's all right.
Yep. And to piggyback on that, if you're following the Prove Me Wrong podcast fan group or the Prove Me Wrong podcast page, you see that we got a new image up, and we are getting ready to roll out our sports-centered, no pun intended, podcast, to where we are just going to talk about shit happening in sports, which always something is happening in sports.
Mm-hmm.
And when we do those shows, the live video and the live interaction will just be for patrons only. And then we will post the video and the podcast out later. Probably we're looking at the weekend or something like that. But expect sometime next week. So all our patrons out there, you'll probably get a notification that the Prove Me Wrong podcast is live. It'll be myself and Black, and we'll be getting in there. And obviously everybody wants to come in with their sports takes. So if you have something you want us to cover, make sure you follow the Prove Me Wrong podcast fan page or the Prove Me Wrong podcast page, and then post what you want us to talk about throughout the week, and we'll make sure we hit on that. Otherwise, you're just gonna get us talking about shit that we want to hit on. Big topics. Obviously, the draft went through. Free agency is coming up, so we probably gonna run through the NFL, give you guys our predictions on what's happening or what we feel how the landscape is going to lay out, who's winning what division and whatnot. NBA playoffs are popping off right now. Baseball, soccer is going on. And then, as we're talking about football, management put in the podcast fan group thinking about a Smoke Pit Fantasy Football League, 12-man league. Depending on the amount of people who want to sign up, we may do 2 different leagues because we don't want to. As long as we got enough for a 12-person league, you know what I'm saying? So if it's 24 people who want to get in, we'll get 2 leagues. If it's 36 people, we'll get 3 leagues. And then we'll figure out who's doing the commissioning and stuff. But I know this was something that was brought up last year, but we were a little too late to make it happen. So we're trying to get way ahead of it now. So once we get enough interest, and it looks like we have enough for 1 league, we'll throw out some naming suggestions, you know what I'm saying? And we'll figure out the payouts and all that other stuff. But if you're interested, if you're listening to this and you want to get in on a fantasy football league, you don't have enough people, you're like, I want to get in the league, but I don't know who's doing it. We're doing one here on the Smoke Pit. So, and if worst case scenario, if we have enough here, we may start one for the Prove Me Wrong podcast, which I think it would make sense to have one for the sports podcast, right? So, we're out here doing this stuff, man. We're out here doing this stuff, trying to give back, trying to be interactive and all that good stuff. So that's what's happening. But next week, expect the premiere of Prove Me Wrong Sports Podcast. Stand by for the day. We will make sure to let you guys know so you can plan to watch, attend, whatever. So that's all I got for him, man.
Me too, my guy.
All right. Without further ado, man, we'll go ahead and wrap up episode 77 of the Smoke Pit. I am the homie Makk, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Made this Kelvin K. Lee. Thank y'all for coming to the pit this weekend on a Saturday. Love to see it. Yes. Come back next week, and we'll be here. Till then, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace. In about 30 minutes, man, Saturday Night Nerds is going live, man. If you're not messing with them, y'all need to get over there and follow that, man. Saturday Night Nerds, their live show is tonight. Check them out. Peace.
Check them out.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Makk, welcome to the Smoke Pit.